this. And a hadith similar to this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, O son of Adam, spend and I will spend on you. And when you spend and when you give wealth and when you give sadaqah for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that money that you gave for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is replaced and is multiplied. And this is a well-known fact, we all know this. But this hadith reminds us of the opposite. Just like when you give, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you. If you withhold, your rizq and your provision will be withheld as well. And like the hadith that you all know, the very well-known hadith, مَا نَقَصَتْ صَدَقَةٌ مِّن مَالٍ, that charity does not decrease wealth. And whenever we read this hadith, many of us, myself included, we tend to look at it from a materialistic perspective. Let's say, for example, you had $100,000 in a bank account or cash or whatever, and you donated and you gave $10,000 in sadaqah. In reality, the number in front of you, it has decreased, it has not increased. And we think like this because we look at it from a materialistic perspective. But whenever you give sadaqah, I want you to look at it from another perspective. Take this for example. Say you gave that $10,000 in sadaqah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had, God forbid, decreed for you to be in a car accident. Afan Allahu wa iyyakum. And say that being in that car accident was going to cost you, for example, $50,000. But because of the sadaqah that you gave, because of this $10,000, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala removed this hardship from your life. So in front of you, the number in front of you has decreased. But in reality, you saved that $40,000. So whenever we give sadaqah, we tend to look at it from just a numbers perspective or just a materialistic perspective. But there is that other side to it. And this hadith is talking about sadaqah, but sadaqah is not just money. Do not withhold any type of good deed, any type of kindness, any way that you can benefit others. Do not withhold it, or it will be withheld from you. And just like the hadith that we mentioned yesterday, أحب الناس إلى الله أنفعهم للناس. The most beneficial people, the most beloved people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are those that are most beneficial to others. This hadith is telling us the opposite. Just like you give benefit to others and that benefit comes back to you, if you withhold that benefit, that benefit will be withheld from you as well. Hope that was a benefit, inshallah. يروي الإمام البخاري والإمام مسلم كل في صحيحه عن أسماء بنت أبي بكر الصديق رضي الله عنهما قالت قال لي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا توكي فيوكى عليك. صدق رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد